Welcome back, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a review of Arrogance. And what we'll start out with is we'll go over his skills, his stats, and all that good stuff. So his base stats, 5,200 attack, decent defense, 1,700 or 17,000 HP, base attack of 100 speed, but his attack interval is 1.5 seconds. Now, the nice thing about him is he can both attack air and ground units. His A1 will sit there and deal 120% damage with demon blades to one enemy within one tile. If no enemies are in range, it deals single target damage with the demon bow to enemies, airborne units included, farther away. That would make his range, this range right here, same as Zilla 2, except, in my opinion, better. He's doing physical damage, not magic damage. So, that is his basic attack. His first passive is, for every one enemy killed while in Berserker stance, which is his ultimate, I believe. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll figure out where that is. So, for every one enemy killed while in Berserker stance, receives one attack speed bonus stacks from the talent. When the stance ends, deals 180% damage to up to 10 adjacent enemies 2 times. So, solid damage. Passive 2, Demon Bow / Demon Boomerang. That is his ultimate. 25% chance to attack 2 targets. Demon Blades, and that's his blades when they're up close. 25% chance for double strike. So he has just a chance to hit twice, pretty much. Now his ultimate. Oh yeah, so that's when he enters the Berserker stance. So this does activate when he goes into his ultimate. So the hero enters Berserker stance, dealing 360% damage with each attack launched and increasing attack range. So he pretty much gets that square or rectangle attack range. Same thing that Zilla 2 does. But his ultimate is auto, not manual, so it just automatically does it. That is one downside of him. When attacking any distant target, the hero's weapon transforms into a demon boomerang. This boomerang deals AoE damage to 30% of the damage taken by the main target. So pretty much it hits the main target and then deals 30% AoE damage on top of that. To get to nearby enemies. Additionally, it inflicts burning on all enemies damaged. That is good. Now, his bond skill, which you just have to obtain Lust to unlock. You do not have to place Lust in order for this to take effect, but obviously him and Lust pair very well together. Obtain Hero Lust to unlock the following effect. Increases attack by 15% during the effect of Hellfire. So during his ultimate, he's just straight 15% more attack. So his talent is Demon Bow, inflicts burning on the target. Demon Blades, in normal stance, has a 30% chance to increase the hero's attack speed by 40, stacks up to 3 times for 10 seconds. So that can go up to 120. With this, was it this? No, it was this. So with this, he would automatically gain this attack speed bonus when he kills an enemy in his ultimate. So, solid. He is very good. He does have an exclusive artifact. I do not have it. However, it is Eye of Mockery and increases damage dealt to targets inflicted with burning by 20% during the effect of Hellfire, attacking nearby enemies will also inflict burning on them for 5 seconds. So ultimately, in something like Guild Boss, he is always going to have this active because you're going to put Arrogance so that he's using his demon bow, so he's always going to be inflicting burning. And if you have Lust, which I would hope you do since there's an event going on for her, and she is an amazing pull and a limited time unit, so definitely worth pulling for. She also inflicts burning with every attack when you have Arrogance, if I remember correctly. Let's see. All damage dealt to enemies inflicts burning. Yes. So, they pair very well together. So, where is Arrogance good at? There are very few places Arrogance is not good at. In the event, he's excellent. Promotion raids, he can carry most of them. Resource raids, he does amazing there. Gear raids, he can do Gear Raid 1. However, that's more of an AoE thing, not a single target thing. Gear Raid 2, I imagine he could be solo damage dealer for that, although it would take some work. Gear Raid 3, he can even be placed here because he does physical damage and he can attack air units. He's not going to be your best unit there, but he can help. Gear Dungeon 1, he's not necessarily good there because that's mainly magic damage. Gear Dungeon 2, you could make him work. He's not best in slot, so to say, but he could definitely do some work there. Artifact Material Raid, he's just a top tier unit for. Titanic Ruins, I use him in my top Titanic Ruins team. This has got me 60k, 66k, almost 70 maybe. I'm hoping to push 70 here soon, but that's just gonna take time. He's excellent in Guild Boss, and in fact I'm going to be doing a quick run for you guys. Tide, he builds BP pretty well. Immortal Codex, I mean, he's not the best in the world for actually Arbiter or Styx, but he could do work in both. And then Faction Trial, he is top tier in his faction for that Faction Trial. So, with that all being said, we're about 7 minutes into this video, so I'm going to attempt to use this team. Now, I used to have Valderon in the Ares spot here, but I did just recently get Ares A2. So, with him being A2, he gets attack speed or attack increase. His A1 is during his ultimate, he increases attack speed by 100, and his talent is basic attack applies defense reduction. His ultimate, and when he's placed, he has a chance, or well, when he's placed, he places it, but during his ultimate, he has a chance of placing vulnerability to physical damage. So I think he will up my damage for Silas, Arrogance, Lust, and Ivar. Not necessarily Hex, because Hex is doing magic damage, but that's okay. See, he does magic damage. Piercing, piercing, normal, normal. So, I'm getting 2 bonuses for most of the units. So, I'm just going to do a play test with this, and we should hit around 50k. Hopefully. That'd be the ideal thing. So, this isn't necessarily a tutorial on Guild Boss. This is more or less just a review for Arrogance. We're going to do this, look at his damage, and see how he did. But I do need to do some placements.
Let's whip them like the dogs they are. My dagger's feet.
Alright. Alright, let's see. Hex. Silas. Then we'll place her, her, and then Ivar won't be getting the bonus. So let's see. Inspiration, 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 and inspiration. Alright, cool. They all have it, and then he obviously won't be getting inspiration either. But he sits there, places that, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wait for Dolores before we throw that alt down. And there we go. Alright. Solid damage so far. Now, if you are just starting to hit Guild Boss a Nightmare 4, you're going to want to kind of hold your ults for the shields just until you can knock them down real quick. Always do a quick test run to see how you're doing on the shields before you just ult as soon as you have them ready. I am going to try and line up everybody's ults together. But somebody like Ivar, he's going to come back a lot quicker. And Hex's ult, because it's so long, it's going to be a little bit out of sync with everybody else's. But I'm not going to ult with Dolores until at least majority of the damage dealers are ready. Like this. So, let's see. There's that physical damage reduction and defense reduction. So we're just chipping away at that damage. Let's go ahead and ult with her now that we're actually taking damage. I wasn't paying attention. I probably could have ulted with her a little bit earlier. Let's get another ult with Ivar off before Dolores finishes. And we are going to go ahead and 2 times this for just a moment. Alright. Those 2 are ready, but nobody else is. Yeah, we're going to hold off on them just a second. Alright, there we go. And that shield is gone. I'm going to wait to ult with Dolores because she will increase rage as she heals people. Well, there's no damage coming in right now, so there's no point in trying to heal with her. She's not going to be giving any rage regen. So that's one thing that I need to start remembering. I do that all the time, and I just like auto ult with her, and it's not necessary. Unless I'm wrong, and I very well could be. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because I'd love to know. So we will go ahead and wait to ult. No, we'll ult with Hex now. We'll ult with Hollow now. And as soon as these guys are all ready, we'll go ahead and ult with Dolores. There we go. So we're at 35k. This is looking really good so far, honestly. We're gonna hit 39k before the shield. Maybe 40? Yeah, 40 before the shield even pops off. Look at that. That's solid. Solid damage. I'm not upset with that. This is not even... I'm gonna heal with her this time because everybody could use some boosting towards the ult. I am going to do that just because I'm a little bit worried about getting this last shield broken. That was very close. I guess I could have synced up the ults a little bit better. So we're at the 50k mark here. So that's cool. I do need to work on that ult timing a little bit better though, because that shield was a little bit iffy. I am not upset with this damage, though. This is a pleasant surprise. And we're going to be able to ult with Hollow as soon as that damage comes in. Her ult lasts for 22 seconds, so we're going to wait till the 22-second mark before we ult with her. We're going to ult with him now. Ult with that. We could go ahead and just ult with everybody who's available now. We'll go ahead and throw on that auto ult. Okay, there's 60k. Cool stuff. He'll get another ult in. 62. And look at that. 63-4. Alright, so hopefully this is a good showcase for Arrogance. That is my new top record. So that's pretty cool. And look at that. Arrogance topping out the charts. Just squeaking by Silas by 200. So, yeah, I mean, Ares, I did not expect to do very much damage, and he didn't, like I thought, but he was there mainly to beef up everybody else's damage, and that is solid damage. I'm not upset with that. So, I believe I do now have a new guild boss team. We'll go ahead and auto run that while I'm closing this out. But yeah, that is Arrogance. Obviously very good. He is an amazing damage dealer, and he is just so versatile in so many places. If you do end up getting him on this banner when you're pulling for Lust, by no means be disappointed. His awakenings are also very good. So if you can get him some higher awakenings, that just makes it that much better. Yeah, that'll pretty much do it for this video. If you have any questions about him, one other thing, he is amazing in Void Rift as well. I use him all the time in Void Rift. That's probably a given, but I had to mention it. So that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I'll go ahead and wrap this up here in about another 30 seconds because this isn't 1 times speed or 3 times speed. And perfect, that went great. We're gonna get a little bit under the 60k this time. We might hit the 60k, but auto runs are always a little bit off from the regular. That's understandable. But yeah, that is the video. Let me know if you guys have any questions or you want to see Arrogance in any specific areas. I will be more than happy to make a video with him. And oh, look at that, he did even better than Silas this time. But yeah, that'll do it for the video. If you liked it, definitely feel free to throw a like on there. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.